Chip and I here.
Hello.
We're gonna go, I don't know if we'll make it all the way, but we're gonna see if we can't get to Vault Mine. It's, what is today? Saturday,
Yep.
July 2nd. And this is in Madera Canyon. I don't know if it's Vault Mine or Carrie Nation Mine. So we're hitting the boundary of the Mount Wrightson wilderness area. We're on a gentle slope. This goes for a little ways. I noticed the Forest Service was kind enough to put a trail marker up here. Agua Caliente Saddle, Josephine Saddle, Madera Canyon, 0.8. That's where we came from.
Here's where I went wrong. I got tempted by that sign. We took it and climbed up towards Agua Caliente Saddle instead of towards Jack Mountain where the mine is.
This part's steep. This is quite steep.
Yep.
To the side of the trail, there's a little clearing. You can see down into the drainage. So this last section just keeps getting steeper and steeper. There's a little area here. I assume somebody made a campsite up here, but this would be a really fantastic campsite. So Chip is having a rest. I went up a couple more switchbacks. Unfortunately, this has to be the wrong trail. This sign threw me for a curve here that says Agua Caliente Saddle, 1.6 miles. We went up a half of a mile. I really don't think that's the right way. In Madera Canyon, the middle is divided by Jack Mountain. On the south side is a drainage you can go up. The trail is no longer marked. They've removed the trail markers, but when I moved here, they were all there, and I went this way quite frequently. Been a little bit embarrassed to talk about this, but about 6 years ago, I was on my way to the gym and I got a call that my girlfriend died. It was really horrible. Never went back to the gym again, so I'm in really bad shape. And I bought a park pass, hoping that I could maybe come here and do some walking in Madera Canyon to get in better shape. So you'll see this sign. It says for Agua Caliente Saddle. I've actually never been up to the saddle. I have many other videos of me trying to get from the other side, but whenever I go with my friends, they get tired and want to go back. It's a pretty steep hike. However, that is the wrong way. We're gonna come up here, you have to cross the drainage or the creek at this point, and they've removed all of the trail markers up here. You notice where this is because there's a big boulder on the other side. You have to go up and around this boulder. I'll get up there in a second. And then the trail will continue. Oh, this is too cool. So this is an old ore cart. It was part of the artifacts up on the ridge. We're going to go up here in a moment to get to the mine. Even when they did have the signs out up here, this trail was really hard to follow. If you keep coming up the drainage, you'll see areas where there's light bit of trail left and you can find your way. So this part's a slog. This is the last bit. We're gonna come up to the end of the drainage. It's a box canyon, essentially. We're gonna come around the face of it and to the other side, and there's the mine. Every so often, it's really important that you stop, you catch your breath, and you become aware of your surroundings. You soak in what's here. So funny when I take somebody hiking. It doesn't normally go. And I say, hey, there's somebody up there. Or hey, there's a deer. Or whatever it is. They don't have a clue. And I'm like, I guarantee you. Or there's a truck coming up the road down at the bottom of the valley. Sure enough, there is one, but just everybody's so used to being in the city watching Netflix, they don't have to acclimate themselves or orient themselves to the environment. So we're to the end of the drainage here. We're going to curve around the face of the canyon, and to the other side will be the mine. There's some old mining artifacts up here, pretty cool stuff. Don't really know what it is. Maybe some of you do, maybe one of you does. Go ahead and put something in the comments or write me a note if you know what this stuff is. Got a big pulley there. Says 14478. SXIO, something like that. Pretty cool. I don't know what this is. This stuff is super heavy. Came up here once and thought maybe I could move it, but I can't. This must be some sort of a furnace. It says Indianapolis, Indiana. Henry B. Brunt. Atlas Engine Works, 96. There's a date on it somewhere. Pretty awesome. Open it up here. There's some sort of burner. So we have made it. Right there's the mine. It's a portal going straight back in. Goes back in and out on up the side of the mountain. And there's a vertical shaft. I've not explored it, but I read about it on the internet. So I'll try and give you a link to where I found that information. This is the vertical shaft. Don't get too close. It's a little ways down. So this is a second portal right here, and I think there's another vertical shaft above it. I never noticed the other shaft before. They collapsed this, but it looks like it's eroded back open, and they put a sign to stay out for obvious reasons. Years ago, my friend Brent took me up here for the first time. It was probably 2009 or 2006 when I visited, one of those times. And we found the main mine entrance. There used to be a trail to it. There isn't anymore. And then I came back years later with my friend Holly, and we walked up top and saw there was that shaft and the second portal to the rear of the mine. So just across from the mine is a faint trail right here. And this is a shortcut up to Jack Mountain. I really wanted to make it up Jack Mountain today, but I gotta head back down. I need to make a business call. I thought my phone would work up here, but it doesn't. So I gotta get off this mountain where I get cell reception and then cut my hike a little short. Right above us here, you can catch a glimpse of Jack Mountain. There's a really big waterfall, and with this amount of water, hopefully it'll be flowing and I can show it to you. So made it back here. That's the waterfall, and I guess it's quite a gusher when it's raining a little bit harder. Fortunately, there's all that water up top of the drainage, but not quite so much down here.